Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the USC Trojans. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game, he told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So USC's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. On the run from inside his own 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. To the middle, complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps, he's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gives it. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. He's at the 20. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. He's got 59 yards rushing. What a way to get this season started. The Aggies line it up with a 1st and goal. Play fake, Reed. Look out. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing Sanga Bolatelli. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Drives inside. And they stopped him in the backfield on third down and short.
I mean, that's a great job by this defense, using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a fourth down.
The Trojans will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Going to field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Turning it on. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Keeps it on first down. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Snags it and he's open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He's going to run it. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Reed makes the catch. It's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Texas A&M going quickly. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the move, it's Morrow. He's got 67 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Using his feet. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Morrow. Got the first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They go 83 yards on the drive. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just feeds the running back. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 40. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown Trojans. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. On the run, it's Owens. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Here's Reed to throw. Right side, it's Johnson. Running through contact. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
The Aggies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Long way to go on second down. Hits inside, it's Owens. Gain of 9 on that one. Third down and short, he needs a yard.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. Quarterback keeps it. There he goes. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. On the delay, it's Owens. Maybe some room here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Throwing Reed. Still looking to his right. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. On the draw, it's Owens. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They'll run the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And this This offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick handoff. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. Let's give him 9 on that one, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. JKS. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he's got some space.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. They've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands, and you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Tough run here. It's Morrow. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From deep, it's Williams. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Jaren Kiave Songopolatelli zings it complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's got the back in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
This time it's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Goes high to pull it in. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Songapolatelli under pressure. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Touchdown Trojans! Into the end zone for 6.
The textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing, you need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for space. It's Owens. Turning it on. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
He's got it. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And that lead grows even bigger. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start our coverage with Auburn in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
And it's the Tigers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
These guys aren't human equal. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Give to the single back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Changing the routes with his receivers. They'll ride him again. And midfield, he's got room. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, USC! Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Keeps it moving, it's Owens. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Morrow. Nowhere to go.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. He's got the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Breaks into the open. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. He now has 110 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Reed. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick give. It's Owens. Might have a chance. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Motion from the wideout. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll run the counter. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it.
And there's no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Run in the red zone, it's Morrow. Maybe a crease. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Buying time to his right. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Reed. Touchdown, Aggie! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman Williams. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Throwing Sangapalatelli. Caught by Williams on the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. From the gun, he'll try to throw. That's caught. It's Anderson. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Going the other way, and he's got room. He takes it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And the extra point splits the uprights. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. JKS. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Rush right in his face. Caught at the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking for room. It's Owens. Just smothered on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give and tick, 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 tick. At the 35, he's open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Caught on the RPO. He'll be dropped.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Handoff from the gun. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Trojans use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Here's Reed to throw. Out wide left, it's Marsh. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us, because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking for a crease. It's Owens. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal?
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
Waited so long to